Welcome to the administration template for Hipster, our e-commerce template for Joomla. So right now we're in the back end of the administrator here. I'm on the demo now, so you're going to see this over here, RS Firewall Control Panel. Our friends over at RS Joomla have made a great firewall for Joomla, and since we've installed it, we've never been hacked. There are a few more things that you need to do if you don't want to get hacked, but I would strongly suggest that you find a solution to make sure that people can't jump into your site and hack around. But let's go ahead and check out what we have going on here. So first I want to explain to you how you set up the custom pages for the J2 store. So J2 store, like I said before, is controlled here by the component, and it's based on Joomla articles. So let's go over to the article manager. So let's say that we're going to go ahead and create a new article for the store. So here it's just like a normal Joomla article, but here's your J2 store cart. You can enable it, and that makes it show the add to cart button and everything. Here's where you can set the stuff for the product options, the SKU, the item price, and whatnot, and you've just created a product. Now to go ahead and give it the alternative layout so it doesn't look like Joomla content, so it looks like the store part, you go here under alternative layout and you select default shop. And what that's going to do, that's going to wrap the component view and give you a special layout with special div classes just for that. Otherwise, you can just leave it global if you're just going to create a Joomla article, and that will look just like the Joomla articles you see in the demo. So let's cancel over there, and now let me show you here in the menu manager. If you want to set up the J2 store category blog, you're going to go over here and you're going to create a new item. And here you're going to select your menu item type, and just like you would in Joomla, you're going to look under articles, and instead of saying category blog, you're going to select J2 store view. And that's really all you need to do, and then you can set it up just like the category blog, your columns and everything like that. So now we have VirtueMart over here. As you see, there's a lot going on in VirtueMart. I would suggest that if you want some more information on how to configure VirtueMart, you head over to virtuemart.net. As well, if you have some problems and you need some instructions on J2 Store, more than I've given you, just head over to j2store.org. And now for the template administration, we'll go over here to our template manager. And I've explained this pretty well in the documentation, but let's go ahead and go over this real quickly here in the video. So your global settings, your mobile device detection, you can set that for off. This template is responsive, so it will scale to any size. If you actually want to say on, then at a mobile level, it's going to select a mobile template, and you'll have to set up some new modules and everything, and that's really just for if you want to create a very special layout for mobile. But for now, you're okay turning it off. You've got your layout settings here. Here's the default. So you've got your grid, your template style, the Css3 Effects file. You can basically leave this alone, and same for mobile, unless you want to change something. Right here is where you select the style. So if you want to use style 6, you just select it there. We'll just leave it to 1. In the grid settings, we have a responsive features on or off. This is your main wrapper width, and that's going to pertain to the width of the body wrap. And the responsive features on means that it's a responsive template. No, it won't be a responsive template. This is for the header. If you want to have it sticky, yes or no. And sticky will just keep it there at all points. Otherwise, it will scroll with the site. Your menu styles here, you've got suckerfish or dual fish. If you don't want to use the core Joomla menu and want to use a third-party menu, I suggest you set it to none. That way it can adopt the CSS styles they've given it. Your region order, there's 10 regions, so you can go ahead and select 1 through 10. You're always going to want to show 3 though, because that's where the component is. So if you want to limit the size of the site, you can go ahead and change that. And these are the basic region areas. Of course, region 3 has some special things here for the component. And this is more or less just the whole grid layout. Your left width, 3 columns, it's all based on bootstrap columns. Down here you've got your mobile show and mobile hide width, so if you choose to put a mobile show or mobile hide suffix in a module because you want to have it hide or show at a certain resolution, you put that in there in pixels. And then we go into the style settings, And basically, like in the docs, I've shown you that this is your background image right here. You've got your body subpage, backgrounds, mobile, your style color scheme here. And I've gone through all this before, so you can go ahead and check out one of our videos on the Ecstasy framework if you need to find out a little more about what's going on in here. Some other things that I'll show you: Css3 Effects. If you want, you can go ahead and have a Css3 page load fade in effect, so the page fades in. This is going to tax the browser a little bit and doesn't really work that great in IE, so we basically pulled it out. Same with the responsive animation and the component animation. If you turn this on and you have the up, that means that the component will fly up. It can go up, down, left, right, fade. But yet again, for people who aren't on a fast internet connection, the effect might just be a little bit too much and take a little bit of time and not really be worth the while. And here in the advanced settings, you've got your front page components. Of course, we have no components on the front page right now. So if you turn that on for all components, it will show the Joomla content on the front page or whatever you want to select here. jQuery we have off. You can turn it on if you need to turn it on. It's being called by a few other things in this template, such as VirtueMart, J2 Store, so we really don't need to have it on. And let's close out of here. And that's a basic administration overview. If you need some more information, you can go ahead and check out the documentation. And if you need more help, feel free to send us a support ticket at our support section on the website. We'll see you in the next video.